Okay. Autowire by constructor means what is the meaning, everyone? Autowire by constructor means what? Inside the constructor, what is a argument? Okay, inside the constructor, what is the type of argument we gave? We gave accordingly spring IOC container finds the bean object and inject. See, the explanation what I written here is based on our term, which means what? It's not too professional. The way that we learn will go with the flow. Inside the constructor, what is the type of argument we gave? Accordingly, the IOC container will find the bean object and it will inject. Are you okay? Can I show you that? Can I show you that example? Right. Now, look at it code here. If I go to the auto wiring, see auto wire you can do in XML also, right? Here I'm doing an injection. Will you agree or not? Can you see them? Doing an injection, guys. Okay. What I'm going to do here is, let me comment this manual wiring and I'll go ahead and give an auto wiring, guys. Okay. What I do, auto wire. What is the name? Auto wire. I'm doing it constructor. By using an constructor, I'm doing an auto wiring. When the bean object of trainee is get created, we are auto wiring based on the constructor. Now it goes to the trainee class and look at the constructor, guys. Are you okay? What is a bean object is getting created? The Autowire where is given trainee bean object. While creating a trainee bean object, it goes and look at the constructor, guys. Do we have a constructor or not? You need to have a constructor. Correct or wrong? Inside the constructor, what is the argument type I have given? I want you to listen. What are you looking at your screen? Laptop. Listen. Right? So, we are doing an auto wiring here, guys. Nearby we gave an auto wire in the XML by constructor nearby the trainee class. Inside the trainee class, what we have a constructor. Inside the trainee class constructor, what is the argument I have given? What is the type of argument? So, the container will decide that it has to auto wire the assessment object. Are you clear? It has to auto wire the assessment object. So the container goes inside. Already one assessment object is there or not, got created or not? Already before the trainee object, one bean was created with the assessment. It takes the assessment bean object and it will inject inside the constructor here, guys. Okay, it uses the constructor and it will get injected. Are you okay, guys? This is very, very important and core concept. That's the reason I'm keep asking you and explaining it to you. I want you to listen right now. Whatever the work you have, mobile phone, laptop, you keep it aside and listen to this. How auto wiring automatically is happening, please look at it. Right. So auto wire by constructor means, so where I have given the auto wire? Nearby, while creating a trainee object, I wanted to do an auto wire by constructor. So it goes to the trainee class and it look at the constructor, guys. Are you okay? How many argument constructor? Okay, how many argument we don't know. It looks at the constructor. There is only one constructor I have. Are you okay? Inside the constructor, what is the type of argument we have passed it? Assessment. Now what will happen? It goes and check inside the container already assessment object were created and kept or not. It is already created and kept it. It take the object, assessment object, through constructor, it is going to inject automatically inside it. This is called as what? Auto wiring. Constructor based auto wiring. Are you clear about this? Very beautiful concept. Alright, done. Now, what is the next concept, everybody? Auto wire by, what is the next concept I'm talking about? Setter, right? So what is a setter? Now here, instead of this one, I'll go ahead and give it as a property, guys, okay? Property, right? Now what do you think it is going to happen? It is expecting you the setter of assessment field. Yes or no, everybody? Come on, listen to me. Inside the trainee class, you need to have a setter. That setter has a field called as what? Assessment. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with this? Now what do I do here is, I'll go ahead and create a setter for my field called as, name called as what? Assessment. I'll go ahead and generate a setter, guys, okay? I'll go ahead and generate a setter. I'll give okay. Now, we are using a setter or not, everyone? Do I have a setter or not? Now, while the trainee object 2, are you clear? This uses a constructor based injection. While we are creating a second trainee object, we are using a setter and we are injecting an assessment object. Will you agree or not? Is this a manual or Autowire? It is an Autowire. Sorry, it is a manual. How do I make an Autowire? Let me comment this. Right, through setter was injecting, right? Now I have commanded it. Now I'll go ahead and give it as an Autowire equal to by type, guys. By type means it's a setter. By type means what? Setter. How does the by type works? That is what I'm going to explain right now. So Autowire by type means, Autowire by type means, how does it works? Right? Inside the class, okay, it is going to check the setter. Okay, it is going to check the setter. Inside the setter method, it will check the setter method, guys. Setter method argument type. Setter method argument type. Are you clear, everybody? If I use Autowire by type, it checks the setter. You need to have a setter, and the setter argument type it is going to check. Now then IOC container, inside the check the set, it is going to check the setter and its type of argument and its method and its type of argument and its type of the argument type of argument. Okay, it's going to be the type of argument, and accordingly, right, accordingly IOC container will find the bean object and it will inject. Are you clear? Very, very important session today. What I am covering right now, it's very, very important. By type means what? By type means it is going to use the setter based injection. You need to have a setter method inside the class, and that it will look at the type of argument which is there in the setter, and the IOC container will look for it will take that bean object and it will inject inside the setter. Are you okay? Right. Now what I do here, I'll be showing it to you guys. So while it is creating a second bean object, by type I gave, so it should have a setter. Do I have a setter in the code? Do I have a setter in the code? Yeah, I have a setter. So I have a setter. If I have a setter, it is going to look at what, everybody? Argument type. What is argument type? Assessment. So the container will go inside the IOC container. It is already having any assessment bean object is or there or not, it will check. Do we have an assessment bean object already got created or not? Do we have an assessment or bean object already created inside the container or not? Yes, it takes that bean object, assessment bean object, and it is gonna call the setter of this method, and that bean object is gonna injected, it is gonna passed inside and it is gonna injected into this field, guys. Are you okay? Are you okay? Right? This is the second type. What is the third type, guys? By name. What is a by name, everybody? It is gonna be by name. It is gonna do what? It is gonna check the field name, guys. Okay, are you clear? It is gonna check the field name. I'll tell you what is it. Please listen to me. It is gonna check the field name. It is gonna check the field name. All right. Now, after checking the field name with this IOC container, checks the bean with the ID. It is gonna take the field name. IOC container checks the bean with the ID. Bean with the ID. If both field name and ID, bean ID is same, bean ID is same, then that bean will be injected. That bean will be injected. Are you okay? Are you okay with this? What is your understanding? Let's see. Okay, I'll be covering this. After this, we can very confidently we'll go for the other topics very easily. Now tell me, what is by name? What is by name? See, note, I'll be giving a note here or hint here, very important note that I'm going to make it right now with the field, right? Inside field, we injecting via field also required what? Setter based injection only. Setter based injection. You need to have an injecting by name also, you need a setter, guys. Are you okay? Injecting by name also you need a setter. Are you okay? Right. Now what is up by name, guys? Please do understand me. Please do understand me. Now tell me what is the name of the field. Let me remove this, guys. Okay. Or for time being, let me remove this. Now tell me what is the name of the field? Is this the name of the field? This is going to be the field name. I hope it is clear. You are listening. This is going to be the field name of the field, name of the field. Okay. Are you clear? Right. With the same name, I want you to listen. In the same name, there is a bean is available. If there is a bean is available with the same name, okay, with the same name. So what is your field name? Assessment. With the same name, any other bean is there inside the container, then it is going to inject that bean, guys. Are you okay with this? Are you listening? By name means what? The third bean, it is gonna auto wire the bean, guys. Okay, inside the trainee class, it is gonna auto wire one bean by name. Now tell me, inside the trainee class, if it has a field, if that field name, what is a field name? Assessment. With the same field name, if any other bean is available with that ID, if the bean name and the ID, bean ID name, both are same, then it is going to pick up the object. It is going to qualify the object and it is going to get injected inside the trainee object. Are you clear? Are you clear? It is going to inject the inside the trainee object. Auto wire by name. Are you clear? But auto wire by name, you need a constructor. You need a constructor. Even though you are auto wiring by name, you need to have a setter, guys. Constructor is not mandatory, but you need to have a setter. Are you clear with this? Are you clear? So this is going to be auto wire by, now this is going to be what? Come on everyone. This is going to be auto wire by name, right? Name has to match your field name and the bean name that you wanted to inject. Bean ID that you wanted, the bean that you wanted to inject, if both are matching, that particular bean will get injected inside the another bean object. Are you okay? Right. What is the next one? By constructor means how it is going to be, guys? I'll be writing all of them, right? This is going to be auto wire by name. This is going to be auto wire by name, and here it is going to be, what is it? Auto wire by using a constructor means auto wire by constructor, and if it is going to be auto wire by constructor and auto wire by type, auto wire by type, you need this. Are you clear? And also etc., right? And also additionally you need what? By type or by name you need a setter. Are you clear? But by name, this variable should match with the ID. By type means it should match with the type of the argument. Are you okay? By type means this is the type, correct or wrong? By type means what? This is the type, correct or wrong? So based on that, it is going to get injected. Are you okay with this? If you are clear, I'll go to the next topic. If not, if you have any questions, let's discuss. Without this, you can proceed. You can't proceed. Are you okay with this? By type, by name, by a constructor. Are you okay with this? Done. Isn't it, everybody? Good. Now, okay, let it be, guys. This is the concept. I need to stop here. I'll keep it very clear. Okay. So this is what, guys, in XML. So what are the bean configuration we are using? If you use a bean configuration, if you want to do an auto wiring, you have to use an auto wire. The property called as what? Auto wire. If you use a Java configuration, how do you do an auto wiring? How do you do auto wiring? At the rate auto wired annotation we have to use. Right? Are you clear, everybody? Come on, everybody. This is going to be very easy. If you are using an XML, how do you do auto wire? How do you do auto wire? This is the auto wire. You have to use auto wire as a property. Are you okay? If you use Java configuration, in order to do auto wiring, what do you need to do? At the rate auto wire annotation. Are you okay? Are you okay? Now, the same exercise, same example what we have discussed, I'm going to show in the Java configuration. Are you ready? Are you ready? My question, do you want to create a new project and do an auto wire, or shall we take an existing project, do an auto wire? What do you want me to do? New project. Okay. Then that case, you will also do along with me. If you do this practice very sincerely right now, then the Spring framework becomes a cake for you. It becomes an easy for you. I want you to follow along with me. Please do follow along with me. If I'm going little fastest, ask me to slow down. Okay. So go to the Eclipse IDE. Now I'll be going ahead and creating a new project. Sorry, IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, go to the IntelliJ IDE. Are you ready? Did you? Do you have? What happened? Why? What do you don't know? Install. Personal hotspot. What to do? Okay, listen then. Silent spectator. Okay, listen. Now listen to me, everybody. I'll be creating. Can I go ahead and create a project? It takes a time also, no problem for me. As far as I concern, the portion is not important. It is important, but you have to learn. You have to learn and go. I know where is the important topic, what is a not important topic. Accordingly, I can make you to learn. Now listen to me. Go to the one new. We are creating a project. What is a project we are creating? Maven project. What is a project title? Let's go ahead and keep it as. What is the title? Autowire demo. Autowire. Spring Autowire demo. Let's keep like this, okay? Spring Autowire. Autowired demo. Autowire means it's an XML. Autowired means it's a Java configuration. Okay. Now I'll be going ahead and creating this one. Nothing else I'm changing. I'll go ahead and keep as it is, guys. Okay. Create. In this window itself, I'll go ahead and use this window. Now you can see the pom.xml is ready. Main code is ready. I'll go ahead and remove the code which is there in the main method and keep it ready. Right. The main class is okay. Load. The main method is ready. Right now it's an empty. Let's keep as it is. Okay. Okay, if you want to delete also, you can do delete. That's okay. Main method, I'll keep it, guys. Okay. Pom.xml, what do you need to add here in the pom.xml in order to make this Spring project? What do you need to do? Dependencies. Then inside the dependencies, let's go ahead and add a dependency. Right? Dependencies got added. What is the next step? Here you have to bring the Spring hyphen context. Did you got them or not? Spring framework and version 6.2.9. Understood? Understood, guys. Excellent. Once you do them, you have to load the Maven. So all the dependencies of the Spring core will be brought inside the project, will be downloaded inside the project. Did you do up to this? Next step. What is the next step? You have to create a classes, bean classes. Correct or wrong? Tell me what are the classes can we create? Enough. Whatever example we took already, let it be, no problem. It's enough. Too boring of using the same examples again and again. Better we'll go for another examples. Banking, mutual funds. Let's go to the mutual funds since your leadership team is asking to give one more example on mutual funds, right? How many of you know about mutual funds? Trading, mutual funds. Okay, let it be. Mutual funds is an investment plan. Mutual funds are investment plan. So let's go ahead and take a class called as what? Investment and mutual funds. Investment and mutual funds. Right, are you ready? Right, please stop me when you are get stuck somewhere. Please ask me to stop so that I will wait. So what is a class I'm going to create, everybody? What is a class we're going to create right now? First class is going to be the investment class. Investment class. I have created an investment class, everybody. The second class that I'm going to create is what? It is going to be the mutual funds. Mutual fund. Right, two classes are ready. Are you okay? If you want, you can keep some fields inside this, right? Into mutual funds ID, investment ID, then followed by string investment name, or not a string. Let's go ahead and say int or long investment amount. Investment amount, right? Again, investment amount is okay. Then followed by what do you need to do here? You have to display the investment details, okay? So public void display investment where I'm going to display the investment ID, where I'm going to display the investment amount, invested amount. Okay, good. We have done the investment. One class is ready with the members. You're not doing it. You're speaking with others. Huh? Right. What is the next one? Mutual funds. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Now mutual funds are ready. Now do you think your Spring framework will create a container and keeps an bean object for your classes? Not yet. Correct or wrong? Can I go to the main method? Can I create a container? Can I create a container? Listen to me. Right? Application context AC equal to new. What is the configuration we are going with? Java configuration we are going with. Are you ready? Then what is a container I have to choose? Annotation, config, application, context. Are you okay with this? Come on everybody. I'm trying to create an, will you listen to me? I'm trying to create a container. What is the type of container I've chosen? Since it is a Java configuration, I should go for annotation config. Your application, your office laptop. Okay, are you okay with this? Right. What is the next step, everybody? To this configuration, I need to pass one Java configuration. Correct or wrong? Come on, everybody. I wanted to pass a Java configuration. Did I create a Java configuration? Can I go ahead and create a Java configuration? Right. I'll give a right click, new. I'll create a class called as what? App config, app bean config. Okay. Bean config, guys. Okay. Or app config, right? .java. Now this is the class I wanted to make it as a Java bean configuration. Java bean configuration. How do we make them? How do you make them? You have to give it as what? @configuration, guys. Are you clear? Java configuration or not? Is this a Java configuration or not? Is this a Java configuration file or not? Do we have bean definition? No, right? How do you write a bean definition, everybody? You can use @bean and you can write the bean definitions. Will you agree or not? Now, what is a bean you wanted to make? Investment, okay? Investment, then followed by investment. I'll be creating a bean configuration, guys. Return new investment. I'm creating a bean configuration. Are you okay? If I want to create a one more class bean configuration, I can define that bean definition using an @bean. And this is going to be what? Mutual funds. Have you understood? Are you okay with this? So the container, to the container, I have to give this class name so that when the container annotation config container gets created, it is going to should load this configuration class file. In that we have given a two bean definition. Accordingly, it will create a beans inside the container. Will you agree or not? Since from yesterday, rather than comparing with the yesterday session, today's session you got a more clarity. I believe that you got a more clarity. It is up to you. Okay, right. Right, this is a one way of defining the bean definition. Will you agree or not, everybody? This is a one way of defining a bean definition. Can I do injection also here? I can use constructor based injection or setter based injection. Will you agree? Will you agree or not? How do I inject it? Manual injection only you can do it here. Are you listening? So constructor based injection, setter based injection, manually you can do it here. Will you agree or not? Do you want me to show or yesterday code itself you have understood? Show what? Are you sure? Do you want me to show the injection here or yesterday code itself you have understood or not? Show it, right? Now tell me what class object you wanted to inject inside what class? Mutual fund class. Inside the mutual fund, I wanted to inject what class object? Inject the investment object. Inside the mutual fund, you have to inject the mutual fund object. Sorry, investment object. Are you okay? Inside the mutual fund, you have to inject the investment object. Then how can you inject right now? Either you can use a constructor to inject or you can use a setter to inject. Are you okay? Right. How do we inject them? First, you have to create a dependency object reference here. What do you need to do? Investment, then followed by investment. Everybody, is it clear? Are you okay? Now, I'll be showing a demo through constructor. How do you inject the bean object? Now, what I'm going to do here, I will be creating a constructor here, guys. Alt insert is the shortcut key to generate the code. I will create a constructor using an argument, guys. Now, is this a setter based, sorry, is this a constructor or not? We are, right, we are trying to inject the mutual fund object, sorry, investment object inside the mutual fund through the constructor. Are you okay? Go to the configuration. Go to the configuration. What does it says? What does it says? Here we need to pass the investment object inside the constructor. Correct or wrong? One argument constructor, I need to pass the investment object. So when I call this method returns the investment object or not? I'm going to call the method. Are you okay? When I call the method, it returns an investment object. That object I'm passing inside the constructor. This is going to be what? Constructor based injection. Is it a manual or not? Guys, the injection that we are doing, is it a manual or not? It's a manual process. Constructor injection. Right. Can I go ahead and do a setter based injection? If you'd have understood this, I'll go for the setter based injection. If you wanted to do the setter based injection, first step you need to create a setter inside your class. Alt insert again. I'll be using a setter. I'll be creating a setter here. Are you clear? If I wanted to use a setter based injection, can I go ahead and edit in the same code, or I'll create a one more bean also? Now the second bean definition that I gave it here, it is going to be mutual fund 1, okay, another object. Now this is going to use a setter, guys. Are you clear? Are you clear? But what will happen? I have to use, I have to comment that, right? I have to use either one of them, guys. Correct or wrong? Either one of them, or else I can have a one argument, no argument constructor here. Is it okay if I create a no argument constructor, everybody? So no argument constructor is for object creation purpose, nothing else. Come on, everybody. Can you understand them? No argument constructor. When I go for setter based injection, what will happen? It has to call the no argument constructor. I need to have a no argument, so I kept it. Now what I can do here, guys? Setter based injection means what do you have to do? You have to call the setter. Is it correct or wrong? Have a look at it and tell me. Now this is gonna be what? Setter based injection. Have you understood them or not? This is also a manual. Manual auto wiring. Manual auto wiring. Have you understood, guys? The first bean, the first bean is created using a constructor based injection. While creating a mutual fund object, it is going to inject the investment object via constructor. This is a constructor based injection. While creating a mutual fund object, second mutual bean object, the container creates a mutual fund object, then through setter it injecting the investment object, then it is returning. It is a setter based injection. Are you okay? Are you okay? This is the right example that I am giving it to you. The demo, the understanding purpose also, you can take this out. What happened? This is a manual or automatic? Manual injection. We are doing it in the manual way. Are you okay? Take your time, think about it, read the code, understand the code. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If not, I'll go to the next level of coding. If you want to discuss with your friends, discuss. With me also, you can discuss. Doubt? Dependency called as? What happened? What does it say? What are the dependencies got downloaded? No. You go there in the project explorer. When you expand the external dependent libraries, do you see all of the dependencies? No. Did you reload the Maven? Click here. There is a M option is there, right, on the right hand side. There is an option called as reload here. Sync or reload. It's not coming. It's not listing out. Okay, no problem. Go to the browser. Go to MVN repository web page. Did you got the MVN repository? The first link. Click into it. Here you can type it as what? In the search button of this MVN repository, go ahead and search it as a Spring context. Coming, click on the first link, Spring context. When you scroll down, do you see the version 6.2.9? Click into it, copy that entire thing and paste it in the pom.xml. Inside, between the dependencies. Check whether it is working now. Between the dependencies tag you need to place. Reload the Maven, it will come. Guys, have you understood the configuration? Come on everybody. Have you understood the configuration, everyone? Can I go to the next topic? Can I go to the next topic? We have learned one concept called as stereotype annotations. Will you listen to me? Okay, I'll give you another 4 minutes. Sorry, another 1 minute. Another 1 minute so that you can focus. Your focus should be there in the session. So you can stop working on it and your code you can stop and you can listen to the session. 1 minute you can take. Sorry? You have to inject the investment object inside the mutual fund. So it has to have a injection here. In the investment, it can have a member. After injecting it, you can call the members. The code will be there in the GitHub repo. Ready? Come on everybody, are you ready? Right, now listen to me guys. I want everybody to listen. Now, you can define the bean definition using an @bean. Please listen to me. Don't look at your monitor, you have to look at your projector. Stop working where you are right now. All the doubt clarifications we'll do later, but important, you have to listen to me. Now, the bean definitions are defined inside the configuration. Will you agree or not? So the container will read this configuration class. That code I have not completed it, guys. So what I need to do, I have to give an app bean config.class here. So while the container gets created, it is going to load this configuration class and it is going to read all the bean definition. Accordingly, it will create those beans. Are you okay inside the container? Come on everybody, are you okay? Right. Now you have defined the bean definition using a method @bean annotation with the method. Are you okay? Accordingly, these beans will get created. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Yes. Now, if I go ahead and comment this line, what do you think it is going to happen? No beans were created. No beans were, because there is no bean definition, no beans were created. Are you okay? Now, we have another type of creating a bean. Another type of creating a bean. What is it? Stereotype annotations. Stereotype annotation. What is a stereotype annotation? @component. @component. Now, I have another way of creating a bean definitions, guys. Other way of creating a bean definitions. Right now, my configuration, there is no bean definitions are there. All of them I've commented it, or let me remove it also. No bean were created inside the container. Now, I'll be using another approach to define the bean configuration, guys, by using a stereotype annotation. Are you clear? Now, if I go ahead and use an component annotation, now tell me this class is eligible. This class is eligible to create as a bean or not? This class is eligible to create a bean. Eligible. It's eligible, but it is not created yet. Eligible to create as a bean. Are you clear? Or I can say the classes which annotated with component or any stereotype annotations will be scanned and auto detected, will be scanned, very important, will be scanned, auto detected and created as a bean inside the container. Are you clear? What is a stereotype annotation, guys? Stereotype annotations are scanned, right? Will be scanned and auto detected, and it will be created as a bean as a container. It will be created as a bean inside the container. Are you okay? Now tell me, if I could have given as a component and this class is, no, it can be scanned. This class can be scanned and given as an component means, and it is for this class, it is gonna container for this class will create a bean object. Are you okay? Are you okay? If I don't give this component, this class is not eligible to create as a bean inside the container, and it cannot be scanned. It can scanned, but it cannot be detected as a bean. Are you clear? Come on, everybody. Now what I do here, I will go ahead and give this a component. What will happen? This class is eligible for scanning and it can be auto detected, and it is going to create as a bean inside the container. Are you okay? Now how do I tell the scanning, guys? From where I have to tell? I will go ahead and use an component scan, and I'll be going ahead and give the package name, base package, where it has to scan. Tell me what is a base package? Com dot base package alone you have to give, not the class name. So base package com dot cams. Are you okay with this? Now what will happen? What will happen? I'm asking the container. So where is a container I have created? Inside the main method I have created this container. I'm loading this configuration file. Inside the configuration file, I'm giving a component scan. I'm asking the container to scan the component classes. Scan the component classes inside the package. I'm asking the container go to the base package and scan the classes which has an component annotated classes. Are you okay? Now it goes to the com.cams. And it is going to go ahead and look for component classes. Are you clear? Now it goes to the investment class in the cams package. It goes inside the every classes and scan whether that classes inside the package it has a component or not. If it has, automatically it is going to create as a bean inside the container. Are you clear? If there is no component is given, then for this class container will not create any bean. Are you okay with this? Now in the same way, I'll go to the mutual funds. I'll be adding an component, guys. Component. Are you clear, everybody? Yes or no? Right. Now these two beans were created as a container inside the container. To check this, whether it is got created or not, how do I see them? Whether it is got created or not, how do I see them? Write a for loop. What do you have to do? AC dot get bean definitions name. I'm getting all the bean definition beans from the container. I'll be going ahead and get the bean name, right? I'll be displaying how many beans I have. AC, I'll go ahead and give an n. Okay. Can we go ahead and check what are the bean is there inside the container? Do you see the beans? Configuration by default auto detected. Configuration classes will be created as a bean inside the container because of that configuration. Right? 3 beans are there. Are you okay? Why it has not created a bean for the other classes, everybody? Why it has not created a bean for, let me go ahead and create one more class. It is going to be plants. Okay? There is a class called as plants. Do you think It will create a bean object for the plants class. Why it's not creating a bean object for the plants class? Because while scanning the package, this class does not have a component. So it will not create as a bean inside the container. You can see only the component classes got created as a bean. Any questions? If you wanted to make this classes also to be created as a bean, what you can do? @component. Now you go and run the code. You can see the container would have been got created. The plans also as a bean inside the container. Any question? Any questions? Understood or not? Come on guys, have you understood or not? Now tell me what is @component. What is @component classes? It's an it is an one of the stereotype annotations. Okay, one of the stereotype annotation. I'll talk about it. Okay, annotations, and these annotations can be auto detected, can be auto detected. These annotations can be auto detected and created as a bean inside the container. What is the second one? It is an another way of defining the bean definition. So right, so it is another way of defining a bean definition, which means what, everybody? Without using @bean, we can define the bean definition. Are you clear? Right. What else, guys? And it has to be scanned. Okay, it has to be scanned. What is a scanning? It has to be do a component scan. You have to do a component scan, guys. Okay, right. What is the meaning? A component scan. These classes should be scanned and it is auto detected. Okay, these classes should be scanned and auto detected if that is created as a container. Are you okay with this? Come on, everybody. Do you agree or not? Right. Now, what are the stereotype annotation, guys? Do you think only one type of stereotype annotation we have? Do you, as far as right now concerned, right? So you know only one component, COM. Okay, component COMPONENT. Right. Now listen to me, everybody. Now listen to me. As far as right now, as a stereotype annotation, you know only the component. Will you agree or not? Right. So we have another type of component stereotype annotation, guys. What are all them? It is gonna be a controller. Very important. Controller. What are the other stereotype annotation, everyone? One by one I'll show you. One is a controller. Another one is a REST controller. Then third one is gonna be @service and followed by @repository. Are you okay with this? In fact, these are all the child annotation of the component annotation, guys. Are you okay? These are all the child annotation of component annotation. Child annotation of @component. This is also a stereotype annotation. All of them are called as what? Stereotype annotation. Are you okay with this? Instead of @component, you can use @controller. Instead of @component, you can use @REST controller. Instead of @component, you can use @service. Instead of @component, you can also use an @repository. And these any classes has these annotations. We call them as a stereotype annotation. These annotations will be scanned scanned and auto detected will be created as a bean inside the container. Are you okay with this? I will not talk much about this much about this annotations. We will be discussing this later. Right now we'll understand the component alone very well. Are you okay? Right. These are all the stereotype annotation, guys. Types of stereotype annotations. Okay? Let it be. No problem. Now, right now we will be using only the component. We're gonna do it, guys. Any question you have? Come on, everybody. Any question you have? Come on, what happened? Are you okay? How do we do the injection? The bean is got created. How do you inject an object of one class into the another class? Now, what is the plan right now? What are we trying to do here right now? Come on, everybody. What do you want to? What do you have to do? Injection, right? So now tell me, the mutual fund class wanted to inject the investment class. How do we inject them? Two bean is there in the container. You have to ask you have to make an or ask the IOC container to take the investment object has to inject inside the mutual funds. Are you clear? How do we ask them to inject? First, you have to create a reference of the investment. What are the ways you can do an injection? Wiring, auto wire. I'm going to do an auto wiring. Please listen to me. I will be using a constructor, guys. Okay. I'll be using a constructor. I'm going to inject first. Okay. So alt insert. It is going to be constructor. Huh? Is it a constructor based injection or not, everyone? Now listen to me. I will be going out and giving an auto wire. What do you think it is going to happen? While creating a mutual fund object, object is get created. After object gets created, it is going to call the one argument constructor or not? Come on, everybody. Now listen to me. The component scan is happening, guys. Please listen. The component scan is happening. At the rate component is given. So it will try to create an object for the mutual funds. Correct or wrong? Mutual fund class. Inside, after the object gets created, immediately we will call what? Immediately it will call what, guys? It will call the constructor. Will you agree or not? While calling the constructor, I gave an Autowire. Autowire means what? Annotation does what? Autowire annotation does what, everybody? What is the autowired annotation? We'll be doing it here. Autowired is nothing but injection, automatic injection. Correct or wrong? So where you have given this autowire? Where you have given this autowire annotation? On top of the constructor. So it will understand it is trying to autowire the, right. It is trying to do a injection. What injection? Constructor based injection. Inside the constructor, it will look at what is a constructor argument type. What is a constructor argument type? Investment. So the container will go ahead and pick the investment object that is got created inside the IOC container. Already investment on top of the class, I gave it as component. Of course, this class would have been created as a container, as an object inside the container. That investment object will be taken and get injected to this constructor, guys. Are you okay? Beautiful concept. You have to visualize how this is working. You have to visualize. On top of your head, run the screen and visualize and see. Are you clear? Investment as a bean is there in the container. Correct or wrong? It is trying to make a mutual funds class. While making a mutual fund class object, there is a constructor annotated with auto wired. So it will understand it is mutual fund is trying to auto wire by constructor with one object. What is object? It look at the argument type of the object. What is argument? Investment. So it takes the investment object which is already there in the container. It will inject inside the mutual funds. Are you clear? But are you okay with this? This is a constructor based injection. This is the auto wiring by constructor, auto wiring by constructor. Are you okay with this? Yes or no? How does the setter based injection is going to be, guys? The auto wired annotation will not be there here, or this constructor will not be there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, I'll be creating a setter here, right? I'll go ahead and create a setter here. for my field, I'll be giving an @Autowire, guys. Now tell me what is going to happen. While creating this mutual fund object, after object gets created, on top of the setter we have given what? On top of the setter we have given what? @Autowire. So the container will understand through setter we are trying to inject some other object inside the mutual funds. What object? It looks at what? Setter argument type. What is a setter argument type? What is a type of argument? Investment. So it will take the investment object and inject inside the mutual fund object. Are you okay? This we call them as a setter based injection. This we call them as a setter based injection. Right. Now there is no constructor based injection, there is no setter based injection. Now if I go and give an @Autowire on top of the field, what do you think it is going to happen? By name it will try to inject. By name it will try. What is the name of the field name? Sorry, what is the name of the field? Investment. With the same name, if you have a bean of type is investment, it is going to inject it. Name should match. If there is no match, you will get an exception. We'll see later. Name should match. Are you okay? Are you okay? This is the Autowire by type. Any question you have, you can ask me. Come on, everybody. Any questions if you have, you can ask me right now. Autowire by field name, Autowire by constructor, Autowired by. Autowire is there in XML. @Autowired is there in the Java configuration. Both are autowiring only. But Java configuration, autowiring will be done using an @Autowired annotation. If it is an XML, we'll be doing an Autowire by attribute called as Autowire. Have you understood the differences? Same thing. Same thing we are doing it with the annotation. There we are doing with the XML attribute. Autowire. Are you okay with this? Did you understood the concept or not? Most probably we will be using only the Java configurations only. Most probably we'll be using only the Java configuration @Autowired only. If there is a dependency injection is there, we'll use only @Autowired. Are you okay? Come on, everybody. Now, if I go and, okay, hopefully you need a setter. I'm so sorry, right? Even by field name, you need a setter. Without a setter, it will not inject. Are you okay with this? No need to use an @Autowire on top of the setter. You can give it on top of the field name. Through setter only it will inject by name, by field name. Are you okay or not? Are you okay or not? Good, very good. Any other questions you can ask? You can ask me. I'll go with the constructor based injection itself, guys. Any type of injection you can go. Where you have given this Autowire annotation doesn't matter what type of injection we are trying to do. Are you okay? Are you okay? Why do we want to inject the object? Why do you wanted to inject the investment object inside the mutual fund? Because mutual fund wanted to call the mutual fund class object wanted to call the investment class members. For that sake only we have injected. Otherwise there is no need of dependency at all. Have you understood? There is no need of dependency at all. Have you understood or not? Very good, guys. So any questions you can ask me. If not, I'll move on to the next one. I'll try to make you to understand the other concepts. Exceptions. We have to go out and look at what are the exceptions we'll get when we are doing this. Are you clear? Come on, everybody. Are you clear? Right. Now listen to me, guys. The injection is going to happen because the injection did happen. I'm going to call the methods. Are you okay, everybody? Am I calling the method or not? Come on, everybody. Am I calling the method or not? Because of the injection only, auto wiring, the bean, everything is got created. I want you to listen. If I go and run the code, my container will create it and the bean will be created and the bean will get injected. Everything will be set ready. And because of that, I can see without exception, my code is running. Are you clear? Everything was perfect in place. That's the reason it's running. Can I go out and do one thing? can I go ahead and do a one thing? What is a one thing? I am not going to create the investment as an bean object. I'll remove the component. Do you think the bean object will get created? If that bean object is available, then only the container will take the bean object, inject inside the mutual funds, right? Now, listen to me. I've removed it. Intentionally, I've removed it to make you to understand how this is working. Okay? So, what I'm going to do here is, I'll be running this code. When I run the code, what does it says? It is going to give me exception, right? What does the exception says? The exception error message you have to read. Error in creating a bean. Are you clear? Error in creating a bean with the name called as what? Mutual fund. While creating a mutual fund only, we are injecting the investment object, correct or wrong? But that object is not there in the container because I removed the @ component. Now, if I scroll on the right hand side, what does it says? Unsatisfied dependency expressed through constructor parameter 0. No qualifying bean of type is investment is available. Expected at least one bean which qualifies as an Autowire candidate. Dependency annotation. So what does it mean, this exception? It is container trying to create a mutual fund object. Inside the mutual fund I have given what? Come on everybody. Inside the mutual fund I have given as what? Come on everybody. Inside the mutual fund, what I am trying to do? I am injecting an Autowire. What object I am injecting? Investment. This object, investment object, is not there in the container because I have removed, what is it? Because I have removed an @ component from here. So what is the meaning? While auto-wiring the dependent object, if it is not there in the container, it is going to give an exception. Are you clear? Are you clear? Yes or no? Sound is very less. Right. I made it as a component, guys. Now tell me container will create an investment object. Now there is no problem, it will inject. Are you clear? First exception handling I've shown you. Exception that you used to, why are you getting it? I've shown you. Are you okay? Are you okay? Very good, excellent. Now tell me, there is a one bean object is created with the investment. Please listen to me. Please listen to me. One investment object, guys. In the same way, I'll go to the configuration class. I'll go to the configuration class. I'll go and enable this line. Tell me how many bean of investment object will be there. How many investment bean object will get created inside the container? How many investment object will get created inside the container? There is a one investment object gets created in the bean definition, @ bean. There is another investment object gets created because of this annotation. How many investment object is there inside the container? Two investment object gets created inside the container. Will you agree or not? Will you agree or not? Two investment object is going to get created inside the container because of I have given a two bean definition for the investment class. Now if I run the code, what will happen? Let's see. Singleton, because of the singleton is it happening? What is your scope? I've created two investment object. What is the scope of the bean object? What is the scope of the bean object? When I ask for a investment object, if the scope is singleton, it will give the same object. Are you clear? Because of the singleton, it is giving the same object. What do I do here is, I'll go ahead and change it as what? Listen, I'll go ahead and change it as an, listen to me everybody, the scope, is there a scope? Is there, right? Okay. Components can filter, okay. So what I do here is, I'll go ahead and give an @ scope, I'll give it as an prototype everybody. Okay, within a double quotes, I'll go ahead and give it as a prototype. Tell me how many object is going to get created. If it is a prototype, how many object is going to get created? In the same way, in the bean configuration also, I'm going to say the scope. Oh my gosh. Tell me. Scope equal to prototype. Now tell me how many bean object is going to get created. The scope is prototype. How many bean object gets created? Two investment bean object is gonna get created or not? Okay, I'll be running this code right now. Tell me what is gonna happen. How does it identify the bean object? Because we have an. Can I go ahead and display the bean object's ID, guys? Sorry, 1 second. Why does it is not making an exception? It should have given an exception, right? Scope is prototype. Okay, I'll do one thing. ID name is gonna be. This is a one bean object it is creating. Here I'm creating another bean object. It should have raised an exception. Okay, I'll do one thing, guys. Can I create a one more investment? Is it okay? Come on, come on, come on. Listen to me, everybody. Listen to me. Now, how many investment object? Listen, listen. How many bean object I'm creating? Tell me. Need not to worry about a scope at all. Now tell me how many investment object I am creating right now. 3, right? Listen to me. How many bean object? How many bean object I am creating? Investment bean object. Bean definition. For investment, there are 2 bean definition, 1 component. How many bean object is going to get created? 3 bean object would have been got created. Will you agree or not? Now, I'll go ahead and run the code, guys. Okay? Please have a look at it. If it comes with the output, I'll kill it. Okay, listen. What is a one? Why is it giving me an exception? What is the definition? Can we go ahead and check this? Error in creating a mutual fund. Why the mutual fund is not creating? Unsatisfied dependency expressed through the constructor parameter. No qualifying of bean type is investment is available. Expected a single match but found 2. What is the meaning? Expected a single match but found 2. What is the meaning? Ambiguity. Yes or no? Why it is ambiguous? Mutual fund wanted to inject the investment object. Correct or not? Inside the container you have a 2 investment object. Are you okay? So while creating a mutual fund object, inside the constructor you have to take one of the investment object you have to inject. Are you clear? But in the container you have 2 investment object. Autowire has to take the investment object and inject, but it has a 2 investment object. Are you okay? It has a 2 investment object. Are you okay? Right? Now what happened? It's an ambiguous. Which object to be taken and it get injected, it doesn't know. Are you clear? Are you clear? Now can you go ahead and see the objects? What are the objects I have? ID, investment and investment 1. Are you okay? Your method name becomes an ID, guys. Okay? Your method name in the bean configuration, what is the method name? Investment 1. It becomes a reference to the objects, 2 objects created in the IOC container. Now, how do you resolve this ambiguous, guys? Will you agree what I am saying? Will you understand what I am trying to say? Mutual fund wanted to inject the one investment object. There are 2 investment object is available. It doesn't know which object to take and inject inside the mutual fund. Autowire is not doing it. Autowire is got confused. Container is got confused. Which investment object it has to inject. Now you need to qualify. You have to tell the system, tell the container which object to qualify and it has to inject. Are you okay? Are you clear? Here I'm going to use @qualifier annotation. I'm going to say what is a object it has to inject. Now I'll go ahead and give it as an investment 1. Spelling is correct. Qualifier is not part of this. Okay. I supposed to give within the Autowire. 1 second. I'll check what is the Autowire we have to do. What equal to false. True. We have to qualify and tell. How do I tell them? Where do I give? Can I go and use @qualifier here? @qualifier. I should say what? Investment 1. Are you clear about this annotation? So what will happen? That ambiguous we are resolving using an qualifier annotation. When do you use a qualifier? Please listen. I'll complete this. We'll go for a lunch break. Tell me, when do you use a qualifier? To uniquely identify the bean of same type. Bean of same type. Right? Mutual fund is there. There are two investment object is there. Inside the mutual fund, we wanted to inject one of the investment object. Are you clear? It doesn't know, Autowire doesn't know which one to take and inject. Confusion, ambiguous. That is why it says expected a single match but found two investment object. How do you make, now you have to resolve it. How do you resolve it? Since two investment object is there, you need to qualifier, you have to use a qualifier annotation, and uniquely you have to give the unique name, bean name, so that the Autowire will pick that particular bean object and it will inject. Okay, are you clear? There are two investment object. One is investment one. What is a bean object? I'm telling to qualify and take and inject investment one. Are you clear about this? Are you clear about the qualifier annotation? Tell me, have you understood the Autowire concept or not? Concept. Tell me, what are the topics I've covered? Come on, everybody. Tell me, what are the topics I've covered? What is auto wiring? We have covered it. Different types of auto wiring. Different types of auto wiring. Implementing and different types of auto wiring. Have I covered? Yes, covered it. Now, what are the other thing? Do you see? Listen to me. Listen. Auto wiring, bean using an auto wire, resolving a bean using a qualifier. Did I cover? Defining a component using @ component. Did I cover? Yeah, up to this it is covered, guys. Come on, everybody. What is pending? We'll be covering after the lunch break. @ value, and the post. Automatic bean discovery is done or not? Come on, automatic bean discovery means what? Component scan. Automatic bean discovery means what? Component scan. If you scan the component scan base package, if that package has an @ component, @ controller, @ rest controller, @ service, @ repository, any of the stereotype annotation, that class will be created as a bean, automatically will be detected. Are you okay? Done up to this, guys. When we come back, we have to look at these two things. Then we'll go for the JDBs. Save the. You can go for a lunch break.